audible, students? Am I audible? Right. So move to the further now. Previously, we discussed about polymorphism. Come in. 7 a.m. Under that, oops. Coming to polymorphism, as a part of that, we discussed about polymorphism importance. Why we go for polymorphism? For achieving less memory space. In how many ways we can implement polymorphism? Two ways. One is by using method overriding, constructor overriding. So what is the definition of polymorphism? The process of representing one form in multiple forms is called polymorphism. One form is nothing but versional method exists in base class. Multiple forms are nothing but overridden methods. Overridden methods. Okay. A form is nothing but state of existence of a method. If a method is existing in base class, then it is called a versional method. And if it is existing in graded class, then it is called overridden methods. This is what we discussed already in the class. Polymorphism uses method overriding. Method overriding uses inheritance. Inheritance uses what? Classes and objects. These are the discussion we did in the previous class. And we did some examples also on that area, I hope. So if you go to this place, so let us close this area. So as a part of that, 7 a.m. moves here. These are the examples we did already in the previous class. And we will continue this process. Okay. So let me go to the another example, which we discussed already with this. And today we are going to discuss constructor overriding also. We'll go for it. So polymorphism example 5.py 5.py. So there I'm going to talk about it. Something like this. Program for last class we discussed variety of example. Same data member, same method. See here we are having a grandparent, get parent variable. Again, same method, same variable. This includes what? Load of input of enter area of radius, enter radius of circle, There I am going to take it. So self.ac is equal to 3.14 into self.r square, and I'm going to print it area of circle. Area of circle is equal to dot format of what? Self dot AC. So once you say self, students, you remember it is a part of the object. It is a part of the object. Okay, this is the method I defined it. We call it as which method? Original method. Original method. Okay. Then I will go to next student plus. What is the next I'm going to take it? Square I'm going to take it. Square. In the square, what I am going to take it? Circle. If I say pass, which method is inheriting completely? Circle related method is inheriting completely, correct? So when I call it main program, when I come back to main program, where I will take it, s is equal to square, I am going to take it. S is equal to square. Creating an object of bottommost derived class. If I call it as s dot area, which method will be called? Which method will be called generally? The same method which is inherited into square class will be called. But actually we are calling square related calculation required. But I'm getting what calculation? Circle related. If I go to this now, asking radius here, students, enter the radius. So asking the radius. So which is going to be 1.2, I'm going to say, it is going to give you completely this answer. So students, being a square object which is graded, a square area to be calculated, but I'm taking what? Inheriting this. What should I do? I'm telling to PVM, I want area, but I don't want the body of this. So it is supposed to say what? Override. Override means what? Eliminate existing body and construct the new body. That is called what? Overriding. See students, area, there I'm taking, what should I do? Self dot S is equal to float of. I'm changing the body. Heading is same. What is different? Method of body is different. Method of heading is same. Method of body is here different. Here method of body is different. So I'm writing enter side, enter side, enter side. Where I'm going to take it. Of course, input of I need to write it. Okay, ma'am. Written. Next I'm going to write it. Self dot. I'm going to write it. SA is equal to, don't take it as a, as you don't take it, because it is as is called what? Keyword. SA you take it is equal to self dot S, star what students? 2. So print of area of what? Square is equal to, I'll write dot format of self dot SA. This is printed, getting printed. This is known as which method? Overridden method. What do you mean by overriding? Method heading is same. Method body is different. This body is different. This body is different. Because of this procedure, what will happen? One-time memory space is created for a method. Multiple answers are coming. What is the best property of this? Even if I go for next one is called what? Circle. Now you run this example. What will happen? See, enter the site. 3, I'm getting 9. So when I say S dot area, it will go to this square and then this area gets printed. Understand, students? This is one of the most important area here. Circle related kind of thing. Now I will go to same class. I will take it again. Same class I will take again. Here I'm going to write it. What I'm going to write it now here? Rectangle I'm going to take it. Of square I'm going to take it. Square I'm going to take. In this case, the same overridden method, again I'm overriding. Here I'm going to take it. What is this now? Length I'm going to take it. Enter length. Enter length. Enter length. Next I'm going to take it. Enter breadth. So B I'm going to take it. Enter breadth. So I'm going to take it. So here self dot L into self dot what? Self dot B. I'm taking. This is self dot rectangle area. I'm taking rectangle area here. So I think you're following. In most of the places, what is available? Area method only available. If I take our area 1, area 2, area 3, the overall, how many methods memory spaces are coming? 3 methods memory spaces are coming, but we would like to go for what? Only 1 memory space. That's why whenever there is a whoops related program is coming, we switch over to the polymorphism. So ultimately, what did you understand? polymorphism includes method overriding. Method overriding includes what? Inheritance. Because if you want to override the method, I need to inherit it. If I want to use inheritance, I will go for what? Class and object you need to take it. Class and object you need it. Of course, class need to create an object. That will be common. So if I use polymorphism, all the together, all the OOPS features are compulsory required. Understood this? Well, students, I'm going to introduce what I'm going to create bottommost class object that is known as what here? Which class object I have to create? Rect object I have to create, and I will say r dot area I'm going to say. So execute now, students. What is happening? It will come rectangle area only. 10 and 20 I'm getting. It is called 200.0 is an answer is coming. Finally, what is my conclusion, students? Once if I'm taking circle, I'm taking this area. Once I'm taking square, I'm taking this overridden method. Multi-level inheritance it is called. Circle to square, square to where? Rectangle. Now my question is, the area method of rectangle want to call the area of square. What to do? Super of, come on, super of A, super of A, super of A. This area method want to call which area method? Circle related area method. What should I do now? What should I write it again here? Super of I need to write it. Super of I need to write it. What will happen? This will call this area method. Area method super of I will call. Like this it is going to call. Understand this point? Right. How do I call it now? I'm going to take up. Here I will take it. After finishing this, print off. This line is separate. I'll take it as what students. Super dot what? Area. Super dot area. This will go to this place. So run this example. So 10, 20, 1.3. So I got the square area. Square want to call what again? Circle. So how do you do circle? So call it as what? Super dot area once again. It is calling now. Go to this place now. Enter that 10 and then 40. I got it. 400. And 5 I got it. 25. 1.6 I got it. This is an answer now. I hope this is more clear. So finally, this is the conclusion is coming. Conclusion is coming. Now I'm writing one more question I want to ask you. Super dot area, I'm writing it. What is the answer? Who is the superclass for circle? Object. Is object contains area method? No, it will be an error or not? Look at the error now, students. Look at the error. Run this now. 4, 5, and then 5, 2.3. Now you got an answer, but you got what? Error. Super dot area and type object super has no attribute called area. So the super class called, of course, need not to write it, but everybody has to understand that this is called our class object, but you cannot call it. I think you are understanding. Even if you write object also, no problem. Of course, by default, it is like that. 5, 8, and 9, I got it. This is an answer, we got it. Clear? So which is the better to go for it? I may write it, I may not write this, not necessary to write it, optional. Online students, is it clear, students? All the students in the online. Which type of inheritance, students, this is? Come on, multi-level. So I'm going to write it. One more question to you. Polymorphism, of course, last class I already said to you, dot 5.py, 5.py, dot py. So now I'm going to take up one more thing I will take up. Here I'm going to new Python file. There I'm writing 6.py, 6.py. And I want to convert into this, like this I want to take up. Students, sometimes you'll get a conclusion that, sir, I want to call first, which one I want to call? Circle I want to call. Circle I want to call. So here I'm going to write it. How do you call the circle related area? Last class I already said to you. Come on, faster. Come on, faster. Class name approach, you need to use it. Come on, call it circle dot, circle dot. Come on, area of self, you need to write it. Circle dot area of what? Self, we need to call it. Done. So it is calling. Coming to this place, I hope 4 and 5 got it, and 3 I got it. See this now, it is called. And don't think that circle area should not call what area? Square area. So bottom to top it is possible to call, but topmost class area of circle should not call what? Square. You should not get the type of doubt, because bottom one should call the above one. And how do you call this area of square again? Again, I want to call it. So you can call in two ways. One is by using class name, you can call it like this. You can call like this. Or you can call it as what now? Super of. What super of what? Area. Like this also you can call. Try to run this example. So got it 4, 5 and a circle area now. And later it is coming to this way. I think you are following me. Understood? This is called another area. Which inheritance? Multi-level. Same thing. If you go to multiple also you can use it. Multiple also you can use it. Let us go to this is 6.py. 7.py I am going to take it. That is very simple. You have done it already in the class. You have done it already in the class. So I will go to 7.py. 7.py. There I am going to carry this entire thing. 7.py. There I am trying to write it. 7.py. So students, you don't take this inheritance here. This is also called as which method I said? Original method. This also call it as a original method. Original method. Okay. Now you call it as rectangle, comma, what I can say. And before that I am writing circle I am writing. So how many types of classes are coming into rectangle? Two. This circle class as well as square class. You can take different methods. If I take different methods, it is taking which memory space? Different memory space is taking. So in this case also I'm having, try to remove this part and see this now. And I already said to you students, remove this area also, say pause. So a rectangle I'm saying, which kind of area will be coming? Circle related area na square related area na? Circle related area. Last class we gave the discussion already. 1.2 answer is coming. If I change the order, if I change the order also, what will come? Now it is coming to what? Circle will come. Circle is this. And try to square related things will be coming. So say 4, I got the answer. So to avoid this type of thing, so to go for this, I'll go for this kind of discussion. Get it back to the original code. This is the code we have. I'm overriding this now. Which type of area will be calling now? Square rectangle related area will be calling. Try to run now. So got it length 30 and 40. We got the answer like that. From here I want to call which one? Base class method I want to call. How do you call the base class method here? Super of area. Which super area will call? Circle related area will be calling. Because it's a immediate super class is called circle only. You try to execute. You try to execute. Say 5, 6. Circle 1.2 got this answer called like this. I hope you are following me. Similarly to that, how can you call this square? So there is no super dot square you cannot call. And you cannot use what here students? One more thing, self dot area also you cannot do. Self dot area if you do, what will happen? Same thing will be called again and again. Because polymorphism time you should be more careful students. If I call like that, 4, 5, again asking, 5, 6, 7, again asking the same thing. But you should not go like that. So you should not go like that. That's why you must take properly. Super dot like this you can say. immediate superclass will call. In order to call the other class method, what should I do? Here I am writing, come on. So I need to go for what? Class, the class square dot area of what? Self I need to write it. Self I need to write it. Run this code. So say 56, so 6.7 and something like 9, got the answer called 81. I think you are following me now. So this is related to the mechanism of multiple inheritance. If they are having different methods, you can call simply what? Self dot area 1, self dot area 2 you can call. But they are similar. You need to call super of and you need to call class name of. So which is giving the most preference? Most preference will be class name dot. So that's what students in the last class also I posted you the notes also. Here you observe it. Number of approaches to call the base original methods from overridden methods. Constructors I will come. This is the concept. We have two approaches to call the original method or original constructors of base class. From where overridden method or overridden constructors of the derived class. By using super of, and second one is by using class name of. So super of class name of we have seen already. Super of is having a limitation. It can call immediate superclass, but it cannot call topmost superclass from the bottommost derived class when there exist intermediate base classes. So in order to call it, what should I do? Class name approach is the best approach. Okay, let me talk about the constructor related aspect also. Constructor related things I want to go for it. Let us take the same example. No problem. I will read by initializing. I will calculate also there itself. Shall I move to that? Let us go to the polymorphism number 5. Multi-level inheritance you take it, students. There you take it. Polymorphism example 7.py, 8.py I will take it. 8.py I am taking. 8.py. Here I am writing 8.py. Try to follow me. This entire thing you take it. Here I am taking. What should I do? This part you try to write in where? Already said now, students. Underscore init. Init. So coming to the point of it, original constructor. Original constructor. Original constructor. So here I am writing self dot r is equal to float of input of enter radius. I am initializing by what? Reading. Self dot AC is equal to 3.14 into self dot R star star 3. Area of circle is equal to dot format of what? Self dot AC. I am reading, initializing by reading. I am initializing by calculation. I am doing it. Are you following me now? Right. So here I am going to take it. One more thing is class square and circle of. Next, here also what I am doing, you try to eliminate this type of class once. This eliminate, this you eliminate it. This you eliminate. Only circle class. Okay. You take up to this class. Rectangle class you remove. Rectangle class you remove. This class you remove, students. Square of it. You say here pass. What will happen in this case? What is happening in this class? Class square of circle. Circle. This entire thing is going to come inside of this. This is just a practical proof that constructors are inherited. So if you remember carefully, in our constructors concept, when I was explained for you, the rules of constructors, here I said, in Python programming, constructors can participate in where? Inheritance process. In Python, constructors can be overridden. So both of them will be coming now. So what is the practical proof that constructors are inherited? Class square of circle. What this is known as? Object creation. Object creation. Object creation makes the PVM to call makes the PVM to call constructor. Are you following me? Constructor. Constructor. Are you able to understand? S is equal to square of. What will happen because of that? It will go to which class? Square class. Looking for what? Constructor. Which constructor? Default constructor. Is the default constructor inherited or not? Yes. What is the practical proof? It will ask enter the radius of the circle. So go to the place. Here I am going to write it. 1.2 I am getting. Is it getting or not? So being a square object creation, ask getting the answer of this constructor. So simply I can say that this constructor is inherited. Now I will override that constructor. What is that overriding? Def underscore underscore constructor name heading is same. What is next term? Method body is different. Method body is different. What is the body here? I will write it. In place of that, I will write like this. What I am writing here? Yes. Enter what? Side. Enter side of what? Square. And AS or SA is equal to, I will write it self dot S is S star star 2. Self dot like this I am writing. Here I am writing S. So here area of what I am doing square is equal to SA. I am taking SA. I think you are following me. So S is equal to what? Square of. Try to run this code. Enter the square. 4. What is coming? Overridden constructor is calling. This is known as what? Overridden constructor. Overridden constructor. I think you are following me. So let us execute this now. It is called overridden constructor only coming. 4.5. Getting the answer. Now this is going to be calling this. I want to call the superclass constructor. How do you call it? This is something like this. Call. Same as method only. Super of. Super of. Come on. Underscore underscore init. Underscore underscore of. Calling. Calling superclass constructor. Calling superclass constructor. Constructor. Superclass constructor. How do you execute this? Execute. Go to the place 5. Got it. 1.4. Got the answer. Are you following me? Right. This is related to the concept of what? Polymorphism with constructor overriding. So I will elaborate this. Class next I will go for what? Rectangle of what here? Square. Square I'm going to take it. What is happening again if I write pass? If I write pass, what will happen? I will create an object of what? R is equal to what? Rectangle. Same. Rectangle object creation makes the PVM to call constructor. Which constructor is calling? Square related constructor is calling. Automatically, what will be also calling? You are explicitly called superclass constructor called circle also you will get it. So you are going to get it 4 and next 1.2 you got the answer. What I will do now? I will override. What is my overriding here? What is my overriding? Take the heading same. Take the heading same here. Heading is same. What is different? Body is different. What is my body? This part I am going to take up. This part I am going to take up here. This part I am going to take it. Self dot L, self dot B, and RA and the area of square and getting like this. Are you able to follow now? Coming to the execution part. Here I am going to write it 10, 20. That's all. It is coming. Why? It is only giving this answer, not calling what? Square related area. How do you call it? Super of. What is this now? Underscore underscore init underscore underscore of. Calling which one? Superclass constructor. Who is a superclass constructor here? Square related constructor. That constructor will call what? It's a superclass constructor. That is the procedure. Go to the place. Here I'll say 5, 6 and 3 and 1.6. Got the answer. Is it clear? Online students, is it clear? Who is this? 213-124-0043. Sir, please don't copy and paste it, sir. We are not getting the code. My dear student, I don't know whether you are practicing the programming or not. I don't know. So I think this number today is something new. 111223 11 Earlier, I've seen this number, but I forget the name once again. 111223. This, sir, please don't copy the post, because if you practice well, you can understand. I think so. Am I clear, students? If you practice well, that too, this is the code. So this is the code because it is the one of the easiest part of it. You have to understand it. Easiest part of it, you have to understand it. Once you don't understand, if I don't copy and paste, if you don't understand, I I cannot say now what is the next. So try to understand. So coming to the point of it, because this is a LKG level of coding. If I don't copy and paste, if you don't get the code, it's a problem. Okay, fine. Everybody is understanding. They are also saying everybody is understanding, except 2131. I think I am remembering this student is from NIT. I said is from NIT. So take care, my dear student. Try to follow. Now I will move to the further. Now I will move to further example now. This is comes under which type of inheritance this is? Which type of inheritance this is? Multi, right. So, that's what. Okay, I'm remembering from your NIT, Nagendra. Okay, now I'm remembering. Nagendra Babu. Okay, you said. Right, my dear student. So, multi-level inheritance, take care. And I want to show you multiple inheritance now. Multiple inheritance I want to show. Multiple inheritance I want to show. So let us move to the further multiple inheritance. I think you are following me. Good. Go to the place multiple inheritance I want to show. One more thing I want to call through class name I want to call it. Let us execute once here. Here once you go for it. In this place, I'm going to take it. This is called what? 9.py. This 9.py, want to call this code 9.py. In this place, 9.py I'm taking. This I'm going to take it circle only, circle. Everything you do it. But here I don't want to call it like this. So I want to call it what now? The same thing. I want to call it as what now? The concept of which one? I want to call it as circle related class constructor. I want to call it. So come on, how do you call it? How do you call it? Come on. Circle dot underscore init underscore of self you need to write. So easy. So this will call directly after this constructor, it will go to this constructor. Very simple. Execute it. Execute it. This is an answer. 10 and 20 got the answer. Circle related kind of thing is coming. So you can call any of the class, any of the method, any of the constructor. Very, very important. So this approach, most of the time you don't find even in the internet websites. Very rarely you will find. It's a more important flexible point. I want to call square related also. How do I call it? Square dot init of self like this. I need to write it. Self I need to call it. Are you following me? Right. Run this now by using class name approach 1020, 5 and 6.7. You got the answer like this. Okay, now students, this is by using class name. I need not to tell you these many examples. Just with one example, I can say you take any one of the website. There is no clarity of oops in anywhere else. But if you're practicing regularly, you will become excellent. So here 10.py, I'll go to this multiple inheritance I will take up. Multiple inheritance you take. This I'm going to take it. Circle class you take it. This is called original constructor only now. This is called a original constructor only now. Done. Now I will go to what, circle, comma, square I am taking. This also you try to remove, students. Let's say pass. What will happen? Or rectangle. Object creation makes the PVM to call what? Constructor. Which class constructor? Circle class constructor, because it gives the preference of what? First one which is getting inherited. Execute it, students. Now I'm going to say 10. Answer is like that. If I change the order, here, it is going to be different again. It is going to be different again. So here I'm going to write it circle. Try to run this example. So got the answer 3. Answer is coming. So overall together, I'm going to say here I'm going to paste it. I'm overriding now. This constructor is coming, square constructor. I'm overridden constructor. From there, what is an answer is coming? You see, overridden constructor answer is coming now. Overridden constructor answer is coming. 5 and then 6 got the answer 30. 30. Now I want to call, I will write here super of dot underscore init. What will happen in this case? Which constructor will call? Circle related as constructor, square related constructor, because that will give you the first preference. Execute it, say 2, 3, say 4, I got it. If I change the order of it, circle 1 will come. But how do you call the circle now? Come on. So I'll write it. Come on, students. Circle dot underscore init underscore of self. Usha, Seema. So go to where circle dot what? Underscore init of self. So init of self is going to be calling this one. This one will be calling. So we are using constructors mark. Usha. So let us run this code. Here I'm going to take it 4 and 7 and some 6 and 1.5 got the answer. I hope that it is more clear about this concept. Then, so did you understand all this mechanism? Now I'll go for one more example, right? Open the notes, all of you. Open all of your notes. 1 minute, students. Method overriding example I want to show you. Go to this place. Method overriding example I already said. Method overriding notes I will show you. Notes. I will show you the notes. Here, oops. Under that polymorphism, under that method overriding. Just one example. See, student notes purpose today. Method overriding is equal to method heading is same, method body is different. So in this case, method heading is same in every place, body is different. In other places also it is going to be same. Method heading is same, area, body is different. Constructor overriding also what? Constructor what is same? Come on, what is same? Constructor heading is same, constructor body is different. Because of using method overriding, we are implementing polymorphism, which will give you less memory space. So overriding concept always try to give you what? Trying to give the less memory space in connection with which concept? Polymorphism. Very simple. So coming to the point back, last student, what are you doing, ma? Are you listening? Not listening. Beginning onwards, you are not stand up once. How many ways are there to call the base class constructor from derived class? Don't fold the hands. వినాలి నేను వినాలి కదా. How many ways? వినట్లేదు అసలు బిగినింగ్ నుంచి చూస్తున్నా. మీరు వింటేనే కదా మీకు సబ్జెక్ట్ వచ్చేది. Otherwise, how can you get it? Sit down. Listen the class. If you don't listen, what is the use of coming to my class? So this is called, what is the method overriding benefit? Method overriding benefit is to implement polymorphism, which will give you what? Less memory space. Here, if I take area 1, different area 1, area 2, area 3 times memory space will take. which will take a lot of memory. So which we don't want now, which we don't want now. So that's why we go for same method. One time memory space is taking. And one more method overriding uses inheritance concept now, students. To apply the method overriding, you have to inherit the base class method into derived class and override. So what is another definition of method overriding? The original method redefining in which classes? Derived classes. Redefining in which classes? Derived classes we are redefining. So if I come back to the overall picture, method heading is same, method body is different. The process of redefining the original method of which class? Base class into various derived classes for performing different operations is called method overriding. The process of defining original method of base class, that is area method of circle class, overriding and redefining in which classes? Square class and then circle class or rectangle class, sorry, into various derived classes for performing circle area, square area, and rectangle area is called what? Method overriding. To use method overriding in Python programming, we use which concept? Inheritance principle. Method overriding used for implementing. So polymorphism uses method overriding. Method overriding uses inheritance. Inheritance uses classes and object. Understood? Simple. So that we have already done in the coding. So that we will post it for you. So I think students, this is clear. So I'll go to the one more descriptive question I will give you. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will implement the following. Which will implement the following. Following. So which will implement the following. Next line. Next line. Write a 1 minute, student. Let us assume. You write down. Let us assume. Let us assume. Let us assume there exists a university. There exists a university. Let us assume there exists a university. Let us assume there exists a university which contains, which contains, which contains university name, university name and location. University name and location. Full stop. Accept and display. Accept and display. Accept and display the university details. Accept and display the university details. Accept and display university details. Full stop. Continue. Continue. Let us assume there exists a college. Let us assume there exists a college which contains, which contains, which contains, which contains college name, college name, college name, which contains college name, which contains college name and location and college location and college location. Accept and display accept and display. College details along with university details. College details along with university details. College details along with university details. Accept and display. College details along with university details. Carefully, are you following the question? Which inheritance it is? Which inheritance? Single. Good. Single. Why? University details are supposed to come to college also. So college is a derived class and university is a base class. Continue. Continue the question. Continue. Let us assume, let us assume, let us assume there exist, let us assume there exist, let us assume there exist is there, let us assume there exists a student, let us assume there exists a student, let us assume there exists a student which contains, which contains, which contains, hmm, which contains student number, student number, and comma, student number, student name, student number, student name, and course, and course pursuing, and course pursuing, and course pursuing. Full stop. Accept and display, accept and display, accept and display. Student details, student details, along with, along with, along with college and university, along with college and university. Which inheritance it is? Come on, multi-level inheritance. And one doubt I have seen, student. Somebody was asked, I did not answer that. Some doubt was came that I forget to see that. Ranjan Patra, some student is asking this question, and this is very simple. And I already answered in the last class. Again, he is asking, same thing he is asking. How can you call area of circle through the object of rectangle class? I said already in the last class only, self dot, already when the methods are different, we can call any of the base class methods using self. When we call self by using this, what will happen? What will happen? Same method is calling. So self is nothing but self of a rectangle class is nothing but self of what? All the above classes. Object of derived class is nothing but object of base classes. Here what is happening? Same method is available. Same method is available means what? Same method of circle class coming to rectangle, rectangle is coming to square. That means it is participating in the multi-level inheritance. Object of rectangle is nothing but what? Object of square. Object of square is nothing but what? Object of circle. In which case, unique methods. I already said so many times, Mr. Ranjan Patra. I hope this also I said to you. Again, you are asking the same thing. Last class also I addressed this. So you please practice it. Then only you will understand. Otherwise, problem. You cannot call what? With respect to the bottommost derived class, superclass object, you cannot call. That's why super of approach came, I said last class only. And multiple inheritance when you commit, what will happen? And he only asked the question from circle class how to call, from rectangle class how to call circle method. I answered it by using class name dot. Again, is asking with a class object that I already answered well. So take care and don't put this type of already answered questions. Please refer the notes, read the notes first. Okay. Now, coming to the point of it, so Harsha, sir, do you also cover regular expression? My dear student, regular expression I will explain so perfectly for you. So regular expressions also I will cover. Very perfectly I will cover it. There is a tomorrow class, we'll start multi-threading. I'll give you my action plan for you. Multi-threading tomorrow. I will start multi-threading tomorrow. That will take 3 days to explain. That is a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This will be multi-threading. Next, regular expressions is my last topic. Regular expression. This is a most important. That will take Friday, Saturday. Friday, Saturday. This will be taking 2 days. Actually, 2.5 days it will take. If anything is left out, I can take it. This point I will explain. Right? And see patterns. What is that patterns? I hope pattern star symbols. That I will not cover. There is a C language basics. No star approach will come in the interview of Python because I am not a C language teacher. I am not a C language teacher to cover star. How do you print 1, 2, 3? How do you print? I am not going to cover. I am not going to bring that. I never explain also that you take it. So this Sunday, if this Sunday our course will be over because I am talking about so many number of topics. Web scraping will be in the Django level. It will come. Web web scraping will be in the Django. I took a lot of days. So many extra topics I covered it. Okay, no. So Diwali holidays, you ask the insured people. Emoji symbol also I will explain. Ma Pushpalata. I will explain in Sunday session. Django push emoji symbol. 2 minutes. If you look at, you will understand. QR code also I will cover. I will explain. And one more thing is some of the thing. One more thing I want to tell you. Tinter. This is also one more thing. This is a outdated in 7 years back only. Like in Java, AWT is a topic. AWT is a topic. AWT. AWT and then swing are the topics in Java, which was already outdated in the last 10 years back only. Because we are using GUI applications in the industry as a full stack web developer, in where by using what we are using, by using what HTMLs we are using, HTMLs you are using. In any of the websites you take it, HTML we are using. We are not using this kind of topics. So in every batch, what I cover, I will cover here also. I'm not going to cover anything less. I'm not going to cover more topics only. I will cover as a part of my class. Okay. Now, so I will explain this any small interrelated topics are there. I will explain that also. Don't worry about it. Okay. Now, right. So students, next Vamsi, I will cover that. I will cover that also. These are all very small topics. I will cover that also. Don't worry about it. Because whatever I am explaining is beyond your things I explained it. Regular expressions, multi-threading and all those things you did not expect, which I am covering by keeping in my curriculum. Okay. Already 3 months above, I took these classes and nobody will explain this much of deep of the course. Okay. Now, so next we'll implement that. Right. So Suresh, Django framework, because another faculty will take, another faculty will take that we will that another faculty will take frameworks that I'm not going to because that is a separate batch. Another faculty will take. Maybe it is already intimated for you that notifications and all. Are you following me? Right. Shall we implement this? Implement this example now. Go to this place now. Here, polymorphism example 10.py. 10.py. So let us polymorphism. What is this? Already 10 is available. It is going to be 11.py. Polymorphism 11.py. Here 11.py. So here I'm going to Neha, Seema, whatever the topics are there, I will cover. Django topics I'm not covering. Logging will come into what? Web applications only. See, if I cover all the things, it is not possible for me because only Python I said I will talk. Django, web scraping, logging and all those things will come there only. It will not be covered in this place. So need not to ask all these things. Myself only will cover everything. Okay now? Right. Come to the point of it. Polymorphism, right? Polymorphism, example 11.py. So what is the class? Start with this. Class, what is that now? University. There I will take DEF. I will take it. Function called what? Get values. Get values I'm going to take it. Which values I'm taking? Polymorphism only I'm using it. What is that now? I'm using get values of what? Like this. Self dot uname is equal to input of enter university name. University name I'm taking. Next is called what? Self dot. One more thing. U location is equal to input of enter university location. University location. I will take it. And I will display DEF display vals. Display vals. Display vals. Naresh, pandas and numpy, sir. What can I say to you people? Pandas and numpy covered or not? Did I already informed Naresh? Did I already informed to you or not? Is it already informed or not? Informed or not informed? Then are you attending that place or not? Evening session are you attending or not? Attending or not attending? So coming to the place of it. Print of. So I'm going to give you, this is comes under print of here, university details. University details. So I'm going to take up, it is not an academic course student. It is not an academic course to continue for years together. So you have to attend all the sessions. Print of, what is the next term? University name. University name. Already informed it. Already almost there also. So 49 days over, 50 days over. Okay. So 45 days is over. September 11 was started. Now still going on pandas. So September 11 was started, still going on pandas concept only. Already intimated in the class. If you don't attend, I'm not responsible for it. Then nobody will cover that many days of NumPy and pandas with so much of elegant discussion. Any data science student you take it, pandas they will cover in one day only. NumPy also one day they will finish it up. Take any data science student and ask them how many days pandas will be covered, NumPy will be covered. 1 or 2 days pandas, NumPy will be over. And they don't teach anything. Only in my class that much deep we'll go for it. Okay, I already informed you have to attend that. Without listening, if you say NumPy pandas means what can I do? So what should I write now? Self dot uname. Uname. So self dot uname. Now coming to university location. University location and self dot ULOC. Actually, NumPy pandas we want to start a separate course. There is a data analytics what outside people are charging with 25,000. We are explaining NumPy pandas only for within 6,000 only. Within 6,000 Python students only we are offering, giving that. Nobody will give this much of knowledge. Okay, we are exclusively giving this. So attend all the classes which I'm taking up. So university details are printed here, students. \T, you write it, \T. So next I will go to class. Next is called, one more class I will take it as what? College. College of, next what I will write it now? University I will write it. Because of this university, what is happening? These two methods are coming. Plus extra I will define my own methods. Which method I will take it? Same method I will take it. Same method I am going to take it. Same method. Get values here also, overridden method. Which method I will write it, which logic I will write it, college related logic I will write it. Enter a college name, enter a college name, enter a college name. There I am writing C name I am writing. Next is called what, C, LOC I will write it. College location I will write it. Enter a college location I will say. Enter a college location I will say. It is done. Next, I want to display. DEF what I will take. Display values I will take it. Display values I will take it. The same body I will take it. I'll change this. College details I am going to take it. College details. Here I am going to write it. College name and the college location. I'll change the variable name also. College location. This is called C name. This is called what? CLOC. CLOC I will say. I think you are following me this. So college details, C name and then CLOC I am going to take up. So this part we are going to enter into the further. Enter into the further. Here I will go for what is happening? Original method, overridden method. Original method, again overridden method. Are you following me? Now I am going to take up one more kind of class I will take it. What is the class name now? Student. Student I will take it. In student what will be coming? College is going to come. College is going to come. Inside of that DEF, same function I will take it. The same function I will take it. Get vals. What I do here, of course, DEF, get vals, DEF, get vals. Inside of it, what I will read? Student number, student name, and then student course I will take it. So here I will write it. Enter S name I will say, and then CRS I will take it. CRS I will take it. So here student name, next is called what? Student course I am going to take it. Here I am going to take it self dot stno I am going to take it. So there I am taking int of input of what I will enter student number. Enter student number. So here this details I will display. Coming to displays, same method I am taking. Display method also I am going to take it. Display method also I am going to take up. To try to observe it. Same overridden method only I am taking. Here what details? Student details I will take it. So student number, student name, I will take it as student name here instead of college name. And I will write it student course. Student course I will take it. There's a student course. What course the student is pursuing. So like this student number also I will print it. Print of \t student number. Student number I will write it. Dot format of what? Self dot stno. I'm going to take it. Stno. So this is the one I'm going to take it. Stno. Self dot stno. Yes name. Next is called what? CRS I will take it. CRS I will take it. Are you following me? Right. So I think Naresh, you understood the timing of that. NumPy pandas concept I already intimated, and it is going on in the evening 6 o'clock. And don't miss the class of any of mine. So any of mine which I'm taking. So Shukur, you asked the data science student. Only 2 days they will take for pandas. See that opinion of anybody. But we used to cover most useful real-time standard related topics. We'll cover in detail of it, which is not necessary. It's a time waste. Even if not necessary to deal with, because 1947 topics we don't want to cover. It's your time waste, our time waste. Even if you learn it, no use. Academically, you learn something. What is the use of it? Nothing use like that. To this place. Now this is comes under which level inheritance here? Which level inheritance? Here I'm going to take it. University to where? College. College to where? Display values. Here get values, display values, display values. Here get values, and next what? Display values. These things are overridden methods now. You can take different methods. If I take different methods, what will happen? They take a lot of memory space. So these methods will call this method. This method will call this method. How do you use it? Super of approach you will use. Super of approach or class name approach you will use. So which class object I have to create? Which class object I have to create? Main program. Tell me. So student, I will take it. Student, I will take it. So I'll create an object now, student. So I'm going to take student. Yes dot. What is the function name? Get vals. Get vals. Yes dot get vals. So definitely yes dot get vals will call. Yes dot after completion of yes dot get vals, I want to call it what? Yes dot get vals of what? College. College get vals get what? University get vals. So what to do? From main program, you cannot call it. You have to call through inside of the method only. So what to do now? Students, I will take up this one. Tell me. Yes, super dot. Super of dot what? Get vals. Calling the superclass method. College. From college, I will go for what? Of course, this is the one I need to write. And in student place also you need to write. Student place, coming to college, here also I need to write this one, right or not? So I need to accept those details. Accept those details. Super of get vals, it is going to call this one. And from here it is getting executed. Let us go to display vals now. S dot what? Display vals. S dot display vals. It goes to where? Display vals. Before student details, I want to display what? College details. Before college details, I want to display what? University details. What do you do? What do you do, students? I will go to this place. Come on. I should say super of dot what? Display vals. Display vals. And before student, I want to call college details. Before the college details, I want to call what? Super of dot what? Display vals. Display vals. I'll go for display vals. Display vals. And the data is getting printed. Later, this data getting printed. Later, this data getting printed. I hope you are following this. So let us run this example. Let us see this carefully. Understand. This is an example. Here I'm going to take 100. Student name is called something like this. And the course is called something like BTech. And the next is called a college name is called something PSF CET. PSF CET. And the college location is Netherlands. University name is called what PSF University. PSF University. And the college location is Netherlands, I said. You print this data and perfectly university details are printed, college details are printed, and student details are printed. I hope you are following me. And at the end of it, if you look at that, yes dot print of for your clarity purpose, if you write it, yes underscore underscore dot dict underscore underscore, if you write it, all the things are printed. See the number here, 100. Name is called RS. Student is BTech. I'm writing here. So college name is called PSF CET. And next is called NL. And university name is called PSF University. I said, and next is called location is known as what? Netherlands. I said like this. Are you getting this? Last object containing all the base class data members also or not? Everything is available. So inheritance is so powerful mechanism and all the details are printed and how the data is getting understandable, how the method overriding is done. I think it is more clear. Clear? So this is what my OOPS concepts deals with. This is what my OOPS concepts deals with. So as a part of that, if you go to this place, oops of your class, you go to 7 a.m. in that as a part of this oops. When I come back in this index of oops, classes and object, it's greatly we covered very perfectly as a part of that inheritance, method overriding I said, constructor overriding I said, polymorphism, importance and purpose of polymorphism, difference between polymorphism and inheritance, method overriding, constructor overriding, super of and class name approach, polymorphism. In every place, even in other batches of the same institute, they will cover 2 days. Oops is over. Example, you are the best example. In your college, what happens to oops? You just think about it. But here we covered very perfectly. More than almost 10 days ago, it is happening. So these concepts are very, very important, very useful concept. Try to understand and try to follow. So tomorrow class, I'll go for what? Multi-threading I will introduce. Actually, multi-threading in project-based companies not necessary. Project-based companies not necessary, but it is a very useful to you when you go to product-based companies. Product-based companies. This concept I'm explaining. After this 3 days, we'll go for what? Regular expressions I will explain. This is also most useful in projects. So these regular expressions will be there in Java. JavaScript also it is available. It is also I'm teaching in Python also. I will explain to you. Don't miss the class. Tomorrow I'm going to start with multi-threading. Right. So Ashok, we join in your batch once again. Once again means Ramakrishna. Okay, thank you. Ashok, sir, can we join your batch once again? Once again means Ashok, need to give clarity. I need to get clarity. Hmm? So again, I have missed some classes. So that we are not responsible now, my dear student. So, so take care. And if that is the case, if any missing concepts are there, you have to intimate to the institute people. I'm missing so and so topic so that they will allow you to further. So they don't know whether you missed or not. So that may not be possible. Okay, students, Naresh. Sir, is there any possible to attend the NumPy and Pandas class? No, it will start. Another batch it will start. That time you can utilize. Actually, every time it is starting in morning hours only, but this time we started for evening working people are there. They are attending after their office timings. 6 o'clock they are attending. So next time when it is starting, you will get the notification also. So now, Nagaraju, sir, when I see the OOPS index, I feel difficulty, but now you are explain everything. Now I feel easy. Okay, student, Nagaraju, take care. Vamshi, sir, can you provide more practice questions like you shared previous ones? I will give you so many number of MCQs are there. All you practice it. I will forward it, all those things. Now, Haripriya, sir, you said that you will conduct exam at the institute, sir. When that will be conducted? Actually, exam conducting is so simple. We can conduct, but offline people will not come to the exam. 90% of the members will not come to the exam writing. Why? Lack of preparation, not preparing, different things. So that's why they won't come. We have seen already so many times. Only few people will come, others will not attend. When you conduct sudden exam, they used to get 1 mark, 2 marks like that. Well, we set the question paper very difficult. So when we intimate tomorrow there is an exam, people are not attending. When internal marks are there, you will come because that will come in your marks, in your memo. But here internal marks will not be there now. So that is the thing we seen that. So here we will, what I'm saying is read well, read well. These are all solutions is read well. And I'm already practiced my example. It is more than enough for you. Okay, no? Need not to separately write an exam by coming here. Of course, that I am appreciating. But everybody write, at least 80% will write. That is good. 80% of the students will not come. Okay, some people will come. There is no doubt in that. But 80% of the people will not attend because we are seeing from so many years together. So that is a thing. So why should we take that risk of that by wasting the time? That's why read well, and those who read well, there is no problem for you people. Okay, right. So I'll stop the session, and tomorrow class I'll start multi-threading. Don't miss it. Thank you. All the best.